EA Sports. It's in the game.
We're here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Hello, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
We've got a great game coming up between the Dallas Stars and the Boston Bruins. These guys have to play a smart game tonight. They're up against a gifted team that feasts on turnovers.
Jim, you can't make mistakes against this opponent. They're just too good.
It's all about making good decisions with the puck. It's time for the opening face-off for today's game. Face-off won by Savard. Here's Mike Modano. Boucher. Grabbed by Dallas. It's turned over in his defensive end. Turco the save. Another shot. Another save. Boucher. Here's Brian Leach. He dumped it in. And he passes the puck to Bergeron. Easy stop for Turco. Shoots it! Easy pickings for Tim Thomas. From behind the net. Out they'll start. He steals it. Daly. Here's Patrice Bergeron. Over center. They're into the attacking zone. Thunderous hit into the boards. Here's Brad Stewart. Boys takes possession of the puck. Here's Paul Mera. Here's Brad Stewart, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Fires! Oop! Post! Pass up to Stefan. He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
What a load this guy can be. Hey, he's so large and tough to move that opposing defense have a lot of trouble getting him out of the scoring areas.
Dallas is quickly setting the tempo.
It's always better to force the other team to play your game.
Shamnoff won the draw. He's into the attacking zone.
Way to go to keep his team in the lead.
Passed ahead to Lassard. Now he moves it to center. He dumps the puck in. To Alexei Zhamnov, who with his flaming red hair has the nickname Archie. To Mietnin. Right in front. To Zubov. Fires it from the point. Blocked in front of the net. Lassard. Here's Sergei Zubov, looking for his first shot on net. Here's David Tanabe. He passes it to Tchaikovsky. Axelson grabs the puck from behind the net to Jeff Halpern, the only NHL player from Potomac, Maryland. They're over the blue line in on the attack. And it's carried to center. Shoots the puck. Turco turned him away.
Way to preserve the lead here late in the first.
To Jeff Halpern. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. Bergeron takes possession of the puck. He passes the puck to Savard. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. The shots are 6-2 for Boston. There's a quick shot. Easy stop for Tim Thomas. Here's Mark Savard, who's already got a shot on target. And the score's 1-0 as the second period gets underway. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Bruins. Boston has it. They bring it over the line. Front of the net. Shoots the puck. Turco turns it away. Yet another save. Bergeron. He passes it to Bergeron. Here's Mark Savard. Boucher lays him out. Puck taken by Bergeron. Gets the backhand shot away. And Thomas makes a nice save.
Oh, Jim, that was a critical stop to keep this game close.
Passed ahead to Lettinen. Now he's into the attacking zone. Shoots the puck. Chara scoops it up. To Savard. Shoots the puck. Turco reached out for the puck. Hagman. Thunderous hit into the boards. Taken by Boston. Over to Stefan. Backhands it. He scores! And there's the 2-goal lead midway through the second period.
Scoring on the backhand like that is a lost art in this league. It's nice to see a player with the skill to pull it off.
Midway through the second, now up by 2.
They're definitely in control now.
The faceoff goes to the Bruins. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Shoots! That's blocked. Jokinen grabs the puck. Backhand from the slot. That's blocked by the defender to Halpern. Now it's passed ahead to Barnaby. Pass up to Tchaikovsky. Taken out. Here's Yanni Niinimaa to Yaroslav Modry. It's taken by Zhamnov. He steals the puck. Here's Marius Tchaikovsky. Thunderous hit into the boards. Quick shot from behind the net. Passed over to Modric. To Jokinen. He dumped it in. Cuts in front. Thomas has got it. It's picked up by Tanabe. To Axelsson. Zubov scooped it up. Here's Jere Lettinen to Brendan Morrow. Shoots it! And Thomas makes a nice save. Puck taken by Chara. He passes it to Savard. Now it's passed to Modano. He'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. They gain the blue line on the attack. In front! Easy stop for Tim Thomas. He passes the puck to Leach. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period.
Oh, he hit the post!
To Brian Leach. Chara. He passes it to Savard. Dallas is ahead 2-0 and the third period begins. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Stars, to Zubov. The shots are 10-8 for Boston. The ref indicates a delayed call. Shoots it quickly. He scores! Mike Modano!
Now that's the type of play we've come to expect from Mike Modano. He's been scoring goals in this league for a long time, and it doesn't look like he plans on stopping.
Dallas can breathe a little easier now with a 3-goal cushion.
Jim, that's a big goal for them. A 3-goal lead is too much against this team.
Here's Mark Savard, whose great shot... Oh, shot! That's blocked and didn't get through. Turned over in the neutral zone. Turco the save! Savard picks it up. He gets knocked down. Leach takes possession of the puck. To Mike Modano at center. Shot from the right. Thomas made the save. Here's Brendan Morrow. He keeps stopping the puck. Morrow to Lettinen. Shot! And he whistled it wide of the net. Zubov. He intercepts the puck. Here's Brendan Morrow. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. Shoots quickly. Easy pickings for Tim Thomas. Here's Mark Savard. It's cleared out by Lettinen. Mera grabs the puck, and Turco makes a nice save. Boucher, here's Yeri Lettinen. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. To Modano, and he moves it into the attacking zone. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Stars, to Modric. Thunderous hit into the boards, to Shenmouth, and he's stopped by Turco. Boston takes possession, in behind. Pass up to Tchaikovsky, out comes Alexei Zhamnov. Into the slot. Tanabe gets a hold of it. Moran. He coughs up the puck to Jokinen. Here's Jeff Halpern. He shoots! Blocked in front of the net. Out comes Mariusz Tchaikovsky. Quick shot! Easy stop for Turco. Puck grabbed by Sidor. He shoots! Hit the man in front of the net. Hagman. Fires it! He scores! And that's a hat-trick.
When he's coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things. All because of that wicked wrister.
The faceoff goes to Boston. Here's Yeri Lettinen. He's behind the net waiting for his mates to get set up. Pass up to Modano. Here's Paul Mera. Here's Sean Donovan. Snaps the shot! Mera to Sean Donovan. Huge shot! He scores! But it's likely way too late.
Everyone knew the big slap shot was coming, but when it's taken with that kind of force and accuracy, hey, there's not much that can be done to stop that one.
Savard wins the draw to Bergeron. He shoots! Blocked. Dallas got it. Ott. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. One-timed in. Blocked. Mietnin. Quickly another shot. It goes wide. Over to Leach. Outstart the Bruins. to Patrice Bergeron. Shoots! Fired the puck just wide of the net. And another shot! He keeps stopping the puck. Ought! And he's into the attacking zone. Under a minute to go in the third. Wrist shot from the slot. He scores! Big lead, late third, lights out.
The release on that shot is so quick. The goalie barely had time to react to the shot. Nice goal.
If they scripted this game beforehand, it wouldn't have looked this good.
Hey, they absolutely embarrassed their opponent tonight.
To Stewart. Now he shoots the puck in. One-timer! Boucher. He passes the puck to Morrow. Dallas will start the breakout. To Lettinen. Now it's passed to Lettinen. He dumps it in. One times it. Thomas the save. Right in front. Down to the final seconds of the third. Intercepted. That's it. The Stars won this game. 5-1 the final score.
Tonight's third star for Dallas, number 9, Mike Modano. Tonight's second star, Dallas, number 15, Nicholas Peggy. And tonight's first star for Dallas, number 27, Patrik Stefan.
From Dallas, Texas, quite a town that's been host to quite a game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. We'll see you next time.